It's a great honor and privilege to be hosting this dinner for MassChallenge. MassChallenge is an amazing organization that is doing so much to promote entrepreneurship around the world, and in particular this evening in Great Britain. It's a great privilege to be welcoming you, Governor Patrick, because I think you've already been governor of Massachusetts from 2007 to 2015, but already there's a lot of noise in the space of where your future leadership skills are going to be in America. So thank you for all you've done for MassChallenge. MassChallenge really couldn't have started in such a great way if it wasn't for your support and you promoting them.
First of all, let me thank you for having us tonight, for your generosity and warm welcome. I'm a great believer that we have it within our power to shape our own future, to really create and build, first of all to imagine, but then to create and build our own future. And while I think that government has an enormously important role alongside private industry, it is not a substitute for private industry. And in order to enable the kind of opportunity, the kind of hopefulness that we believe in Massachusetts, I think in the United States, and indeed I think that people are hungry for all over the world.
MassChallenge, for those of you who are not familiar with us, is the most startup-friendly accelerator on the planet. Okay? We don't take any equity, we don't take any revenue, we don't take anything from the startups at all. The startups are our people. All we want is for startups to be more successful, and we want more startups to be launched. We want for them to be more successful, to create bigger success stories, create more jobs, more wealth, and solve more problems in the world. We launched MassChallenge to restore creativity to the soul of the global economy. So this is a job creation engine, these are problem solvers, and these are wealth generators. They are good for everybody. Startups are a common good, and that's why we launched MassChallenge as a nonprofit, because we all win when there's more startups and more growth and more optimism and more hope and more problem solving. So that's what we do, and we believe if we bring this to everybody in the world, that we literally could catalyze a period of renaissance.
I watched a documentary about Syria where they basically explain that because they lack incubators, they are effectively losing an entire generation due to the stresses of war and made women give birth prematurely. I looked further into this, and it turns out it's the largest killer of under fives in the world. And so I came up with MUM, which is in effect an electronically controlled, robust, inflatable incubator. The idea being it could be collapsed down to a really small size and be 5% the cost of conventional incubators. And I just wanted to do something myself, always wanted to do my own business. My whole life kind of changed. I changed from having an idea into something that could actually make a sustainable business. And if it wasn't for MassChallenge, I wouldn't be able to follow my dreams like I am at the moment.
Now, through organizations like MassChallenge, it's cool to be an entrepreneur and cool to start your own business. And I think that's the start, again, as John says, of a renaissance, really, of people contributing to society, creating jobs.
So Lord Virgie has been a huge contributor to us in terms of our contacts or his advice. I mean, he's just an incredibly accomplished individual with a great storied history. He's in the House of Lords. He knows virtually everybody in the UK, and he's been very generous with his contacts and with his knowledge, and has really been a huge benefit to us in launching MassChallenge UK. So I'm very happy to have him on the Global Board of Advisors. And he works very well with our other Global Board of Advisors members like Deval Patrick, who is here this evening. So it's just been an enormous benefit, very positive.
It's quite extraordinary to see how the big businesses, how government and how small startups can sit around a table together and support each other. So that's what I think MassChallenge brings to the UK.
I'm very grateful for Lord Rumi Virgie's support, both this evening in this wonderful dinner and gathering of people, and then much more importantly, sort of more broadly and over the longer term. This really is a game-changing opportunity for us as a society and as humanity, and it's great to have other creative individuals like Lord Rumi Virgie supporting us and helping us to bring this to everywhere on the planet. Together, we will absolutely do this and succeed, and I'm very grateful for everybody's support.